and I would like to share insight from How to Speak So That People Want to Listen by Julian. We will be focusing on how non-verbal elements can make a big difference in how people receive your message. We all spoken and feel ignored, but why does that happen? In his talk, How to Speak So That People Want to Listen, Julian reminds us that it's not just what we say, but how we said it, and even how we look when saying it. Today, I will focus on two non-verbal sides of communication, appearance and volume. Before we speak, our body, clothing, and volume already send a message, and if we get those right, people are far more likely to actually listen. Appearance, clothing, and grooming. Julian emphasized that how you look silently speak volume before you say anything. Your appearance creates an instant impression that affects how people receive your message. About clothing, dress improperly for the sitting also should match the formality of the environment. For an example, business, casual, or formal. Choose clean and neat outfit. It reflects respect for your audience and build trust. Grooming also is important to speak well so people feel comfortable to listen, such as clean hair, fresh breath, and tidiness show self-respect and attention to the details. Subtle for intentional touch. A polished look, for example, clean shoes, minimal accessories, give a professional impression. The second nonverbal I want to elaborate is volume, balance, and shift volume. According to Julian, your voice is a tool, and volume is one of its most powerful features. Using volume effectively keeps listeners engaged and communicates confidently. First, we must speak clearly and audibly. Ensure that further listeners can hear without strain but don't shout. Second, maintain steady volume. A consistent level shows calmness and confidence. Third, support with deep breathing. Breathe from your diaphragm to project without tension. To shift in volume, we should raise volume silently to highlight king's point. This shows passion and urgency. Besides that, lower your volume to create intermission. Quiet tones can be powerful and draw listeners in, and we must use silence between chains. Pause allow the message to land and create rhythm. Now, I will hand it over to my friend who will talk about other non-verbal ways to make people more interested in listening to us when we speak.
Hi, my name is Julian, and my number is 2025152419. And today I want to introduce you to two nonverbal, which is hand gesture and eye contact. The first one is hand gesture. Julian will focus on how hand gesture can change communication and build a trust. He emphasized the importance of using hand gesture, strategically noting that most infectious speakers use a high frequency of hand gesture than less infectious speakers. He also suggests to use the RASA method. What is the RASA method? R for receive, A for appreciate, S for summarize, and A for ask. Why he suggests that because the speaker can improve listening skill. Here more detail about Julian insight of hand gesture and communication. The first one is trust and engagement. Julian highlight the most powerful role of hand gesture is building trust and engagement of an audience. Second is nonverbal communication. He emphasized that the first place people of looking when observed someone is their hand and making hand gesture as crucially element of nonverbal communication. The third one is affection hand gesture. Hand gesture can be used to highlight important point and thus make them more memorable. The second nonverbal, which is eye contact. Eye contact is maintaining appropriate eye contact while talking is generally seen as a sign of respect and engagement. It indicates that you are focused on the conversation and interested in what the other person has to say. However, prolonged intense staring can be uncomfortable sometimes, so it's important for you to find the balance and look away unconsciously. Here a more detailed look at the eye contact during conversation. Why is the eye contact is important? Firstly, it shows interest and engagement. Eye contact is making the other person feel valued and that you are actively listening. Second is communication sincerity and confident. Eye contact can convey that you are genuine and confident in what you are saying. The third is improvement communication, it helps the other person better understand that show nonverbal cues and allow for more effective communication. In conclusion, Julian treasures how to speak so the people want to listen, emphasize the importance of both of the content and delivery of our speech, by avoiding deadly sins like gossip and negativity attitude, and by embracing the four cornerstones of powerful speech. The first one is honestly, authenticity, integrity, and love. Individuals can significantly improve their communication skill. Furthermore, mastering the art of voice modulation and prosody, including register, timbering, and space, can create a more engaging and impactful style of speaking. Let's recap what is important thing and important point of the Julian treasure video. The first one is avoid the 7 deadly sins of speaking. This is includes gossiping, judging, negativity, complaining, blaming, exaggerating, and domestic. The second is embrace the four cornerstones. Honestly, authenticity, integrity, and love are crucial for impactful communication. The third is master voice modulation. Pay attention of your voice width, timbre, space, volume, and prosody. The fourth is practice activity listening. Treasure also emphasize the importance of listening and understanding the unique perspective of others. So that's all for me, and thank you.